In today's video, we're trying out something you asked us to do. We're gonna try to deep fry food in a vacuum.
Nate, you got lunch.
Oh yeah, for lunch we're having
Chicken,
wings.
chicken, and corn.
We've got French fries, wings, and white corn tortillas. We also have some rice paper. We have our pot that we've fitted with our nice proto-putty seal. We're gonna use this as our vacuum pressure chamber, and we're gonna have like 1.5 inches, just enough oil down in the bottom of it that we can deep fry some stuff. And similar to our steak, we're gonna use string and magnets to sort of lower stuff in after we've hit a vacuum.
So first, like Nate was saying, we're gonna do a control, but for now, let's just see if we can get this going.
All right, we've got ourselves a fry bundle. Our oil is hot. We're just gonna lower this little bundle of fries down into the oil and see how it fries up.
Oh, watch your hands.
Yep. All right, first little bundle of fries. I think we should do another one so we can eat this one and then have another one to compare to.
Absolutely. Okay, we have snacks. Let's do the next one.
And do just one more of these.
Yep.
String's just gonna go in, that's fine. All right, let's take a look at what happens when we fry some rice paper.
What? It's a vegan pork rind. So I used to do this when I was younger with my family. They make these little pinwheels that actually do the same thing. They puff up, they're delicious. Normally we would take them out and we would powder them with powdered sugar and cinnamon. Look at all these little bubbles. It just puffs up like crazy. It's a very fun texture. Very light and fluffy. Lighter than a Cheeto. Might be too flavorful because I added it first. There we go. I would eat those happily.
All right, while those are cooling, we'll try one of our chicken wings on a string. Too exciting.
Ah! Mine's still kind of squishy. Ooh. I like them more than regular chips though. It's an interesting switch up from our crunchy rice paper. Very, very strange. These are very light, airy. You feel like you could eat a ton of them. These actually feel very filling. I like them.
Well, that gives us a good, I think, approximation of the color we're going for. We are set. Once it cools down a little bit, we can also try them.
But for now, I think let the oil heat back up and get ready to go.
All right, what do we want to start with?
Let's go in the same order. French fries first.
French fries. There we go.
Perfect. The correct way.
Oh, we got a good seal.
Nice, yeah, that took nothing.
Makes the oil start frying up, bubbling a lot more. Hopefully we don't just completely ruin our oil right away, but we might.
Go, go, go.
Ow.
Uh-oh, sorry, okay.
That'll count.
Magnets are in there, that's, yep, and
Oh
more
yeah,
steam.
all the steam.
Lost our seal.
Pressure went way back up.
Actually, I apologize. Seal is still here. It was just that all of a sudden we had more vapor in there.
Yeah, all the water in the potatoes that started turning to steam just flooded out. I think by color, those are looking about good, so I'm just gonna...
They haven't been in there that long.
I know, but they look all brown.
Wow.
It's stuck to the spoon with the magnet.
Well, I mean, hey, that works real well. Okay, yeah, those already look darker. And I think they were in for a less amount of time than these ones. This is our bundle of French fries that we put in before the vacuum seal. These are the ones that we had in for a slightly smaller amount of time with the vacuum seal. The control of the chicken. So yeah, cooked all the way through. Nice crunchy outside. It's a chicken wing. It's very good. Cool. I am shocked at how fast the ones in the vacuum chamber for our French fries went. Like this was a minute. All right, so control chicken. I just tore a piece off. It's probably a better way to do it.
This is how I eat wings.
That's fair.
That's a good wing.
Uh-huh. All right.
Great flavor. All I used was salt. Texture is really good. Comes off the bone nice and easily. quite happy with that as a wing. I would be thrilled to be served that. So for this one, we've got a whole sheet of this rice paper, and just here on the edge, gonna have a magnet holding it up.
I feel like we are frying faster.
It could be. Oh, might have to switch to our other pot.
Oh,
I've just cut right through.
This was our control
You're good.
rice paper, and then this is our seasoned, vacuum chambered fried rice paper. Sounds more crunchy.
It kind of is.
Okay.
Now maybe it just stayed in a little bit longer, but
No, it was less amount of time, I feel like. Also, remember I said this was softer and less like a Cheeto. That's more like a Cheeto.
yeah, I don't know. Somehow that does seem a little crunchier. All right, here goes. All right, our oil is starting to do its bubbly thing, but not its exploding bubbly thing. All right. Oh, there it is.
Perfect.
Frying, lots of steam, hard to see in there at all. We have lost some vacuum. We can see little bits of water running through our tube, which is not good, and we should probably replace our oil again as soon as we're done with this experiment. But I'm just gonna keep going until the edges look nice and golden brown.
I have a feeling that all of these are basically doing what we've had happen with candy in the past, is we're not really seeing as much cooking as we're expecting, and then as soon as we take the...
It might.
Yeah,
Okay.
as soon as we let the pressure back in, they're just
I think
to
it's starting to go. They're looking slightly golden on this side, which means the other side is probably pretty close. Or do you think I should keep going?
Nope, no, I think that is far
All right,
good.
we're gonna, as I let the pressure back in, it had steam and it blasted some steam down into the hot oil, and so it bubbled a whole lot at
It
once.
is very angry.
Well, conveniently, the fork and spoon just grab the magnet every time, so it's easy to get them out of the oil.
It's working well.
All right, this is kind of interesting. Despite never flipping them, they're actually like cooked on both sides now.
Yep,
So it did get through, and it's close to the color.
maybe, but here's one I
Not the
want to
same,
try.
but close.
Pretty crunchy. Now let's try this one that was our control.
Bendy.
So as I said, it is still less time, didn't flip it, crunchier.
Way crunchier, like way crunchier.
I mean, I was able to break that one in half, not that one.
All right,
Success!
it's a little lower than I hoped, but we're gonna go with what we can do.
I think we're good. This is gonna lose so much pressure so quick, we don't really need to let it get all the way up there.
I think you're right. Ready, go.
Oh,
It did lose a lot of pressure so quickly. You were right.
again, I don't think the color is going to change as much as the texture itself.
It's
So-
true. The chips did not get as dark, so that might be affected.
Also, I'm not sure if we had this problem when we cooked the steak in a vacuum the other day, but I am curious to know if the chicken is going to be drier. That might be a cause of all of this because we are sucking the moisture out of it as we go.
All right, I think this is cooked.
I think it's overcooked.
It's possible. Blast some steamy air down into it. Definitely not as dark. Got our magnet. All right, I do want to do what I did last time, which is to cut on the inside. How cooked they looking?
They looking? How cooked they
How
looking?
cooked they looking? Juices are clear. There's a little bit of red right here, but I think
Yeah.
that's just like how chicken gets sometimes.
Perfect. All right. Let's
Do you
see.
agree? Juices
do.
are clear. That's kind of one of the things I was always told to look for with chicken.
Yep. Exactly what we said it would be.
Is it crispier? Lighter color, but crispier.
However, it's not dry, like I was worried about. That is very good.
That skin has a
Yeah.
real crispiness to it.
Yeah.
Cutting through. Oh, wow.
Yeah, right? It's the flavor's better.
The flavor's good. That's the softest cooked chicken I think I've ever had.
I'm gonna call this a wild success. What
Super
other things
good.
do you want to see us cook, fry? We can't grill yet, but we're working on it. What else do you want to see on the stove in a vacuum chamber? Let us know.
I would say if this were any sort of commercial setup, you would need to have a condenser in the line to pull water out. It would take some experimentation and crazy design work to make like a commercial version of this. Maybe it already exists. Maybe there are vacuum fryers that we don't know about because we don't work in fancy restaurants that do sort of things like that. But it's delicious. Seriously, the best fried chicken texture I've ever had, hands down.
And there we go.
Guys, that's not all. We've always got more for you to see. Click that box up at the top to check out our most recent video, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then.